Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Firdaus bin Abdul Razak. I'm from SR 1155E1. So today I will presenting about cardiovascular system. So what is cardiovascular system? The cardiovascular system is a complex part of the body that is essential for lifelong health. Then cardiovascular system will expose to get disease and injury far easier than a well-treated body. It also called circulatory system and is referred to the heart, blood vessel and blood. It is example image for cardiovascular system. Next, structure anatomy of the cardiovascular system. The system has three main components. The first one is heart, second one is blood vessels, and the third blood. The first one is heart. It is located between lungs in the middle of chest, also slightly behind to the left of his bone. This one is sternum, and then the heart pumps blood and drives blood through the artery to the tissue and organ of the body. There are three layers of the heart wall, which is epicardium, the outer layer, myocardium is middle layer, and endocardium is inner layer. And then the heart have two sides. It is right and left side. There is four chambers known as atrium and ventricle. Actually, the heart can be thought of as two pumps, which is the two chambers on the right atrium and right ventricle, and the two chambers on the left atrium and the left ventricle. It is example image of heart in anatomy. Second one is blood vessel. There are three main types of blood vessel. The first one is the arteries. The color is red, and then the second one is vein. The color is blue. You can see the image. And then the last one is capillaries. Blood. It is delivers nutrient and oxygen to all cells in the body. And then blood have four groups, that is A, B, AB and O. It is consists of the heart and blood vessels. Next, function of cardiovascular system. The first one is delivery oxygen and nutrient, and then removal carbon dioxide and metabolic waste. After that, transport hormone to receptor, and then maintain body temperature and blood buffering capacity, and the last one is prevention dehydration and infection. Next, blood flow in cardiovascular system. The cardiovascular system made up to major circulatory system. They is acting together. They have two sides, right and left. The first one is right side of the heart pump blood to the lungs through the pulmonary artery, and then pulmonary capillaries, and then return blood to the left atrium through the pulmonary vein. After that, the left side of the heart pump blood to the rest of the body through the aorta, arteries, arterioles, systemic capillaries, and return blood to the right atrium through the venous and great vein. Alright, you can see the image. Then blood flow in circulatory system. There is two. The first one is pulmonary circulation, and the second one is systemic circulation. Alright. First one is pulmonary circulation. It is carry the oxygenated blood from the heart to the lungs, where carbon dioxide is removed and oxygen is added, then carry oxygenated blood back to heart. Okay, then systemic circulation. It is supplies the tissue of the body with oxygenated blood and also return the oxygenated blood to the heart. Alright, then you can see the image, the blood flow in circulatory system. The next slide is abdominal condition of heart. It is damaged from high blood pressure. The first one is stroke, heart attack, heart failure, kidney failure, and the last one is blindness. Slide is hypertension. Why I choose the hypertension? Because it is defined as persistent elevation of systolic blood pressure of 114 mmHg or greater and or diastolic BP of 19 mmHg or greater. The National Health and Morbidity Survey NHMS 2011 has shown that the prevalence of hypertension in Malaysia for adults greater 80 years has increased from 32.2% in 2006 to 32.7% in 2011. For those greater 30 years old, the prevalence has increased from 42.6% to 43.5%. About 16.6% of total hypertension were undiagnosed. Hence, BP should be measured at every opportunity. No significant difference between gender was observed. This one is myocardial infarction. Myocardial infarction is defined as a disease condition which is caused by reduced blood flow in a coronary artery due to atherosclerosis and occlusion of an artery by an embolus or thrombus. And then myocardial infarction or heart attack is the irreversible damage of myocardial tissue caused by prolonged ischemia and hypoxia. Alright, you can see the image, the next slide, and you can see how the flow in heart attack. Alright. In conclusion, the cardiovascular system seems so simple, but as we have seen, it's really a complex task. It also an organ system that permit blood circulate, transport oxygen and nutrient to all body cells. The heart works like a pump and it is important part of the human body. The cardiovascular system responsible for the body blood flow, oxygen and nutrient throughout the body. Last but not least, take a good care of your body and good nutrition and stay happy. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.